Okay, so how to take signals, how to take signals. So some of you have reached out to me and you're like, boss, we've gotten the $50, we've gotten the $100 no deposit bonus, we've gotten the $1,000 no deposit bonus that you spoke about. Now we want to know how to trade it, how to we take your signals and all of that. So let me explain. First of all, say so you're going to be using your MetaTrader 4 or 5. All right, MetaTrader 4. Now I'm using MetaTrader 5, but I have the 2. All right, as you can see, I don't know if you can see them. I have the 2 right there. So I use the MetaTrader 4 and 5 as I wish. So let me just trying to show you. I use the 2. It's not bad to have the 2. All right, so um how do we take signals? It's quite simple. So say I send you a setup. I sent you a setup like this. Now please don't mind this setup. It is not a high probability trade. I just had to do something. I just had to do rubbish now just to show you how to take signals. So say I sent you something like this. You're saying EURUSD, and I'm saying sell, right? EURUSD, euro, it means euro USD, and I'm saying sell. So what do? You go to your MT4 or MT5, then you go under quotes. You go under quotes, then you find it. You find what I spoke about, euro USD. That's what you're looking for now. So what are we looking for? Euro USD. I've seen it, but let's pretend as if I've not seen it yet. So I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it, and I've oh wow, there you are, Euro USD. So I'm going to click on it. I can hold it. I can tap on it and hold it, or I can just tap on it immediately. All right. Then I click on new order, new order. So in new order, you know I told you to sell, right? So there are different ways to take the trade. You can either click on sell right away. You see, it says done. Or now, as I've said sell, so the next thing I want to do is I want to tap and hold it, then modify position. So when I click on modify position, I'm going to go to my to the signal. So I'm going to find TP. There's TP1 and there's TP2. What is TP? TP means take profit. It means when your trade gets to a particular place, you take the profit, and when your trade gets to a particular or and there's also SL. So what is SL? SL means stop loss. It means when your trade gets to a particular place, you want to stop the losses. So what is TP1? Well, when I show you TP1, sometimes the signals might not come with TP1 or TP2. It could just be one TP or anything. So, but when you see TP1 or TP2, make sure that you always use TP1. TP1 is the most important thing. Okay, so TP1, I have 1.1, let me 1.15000. That is TP1. So I'm going to copy it, then I'm going to enter the trade. Now you see this green, stuff right here. That is TP. As you can see, it wrote TP there. You can have you can see TP right there. That is TP. All right, the green one is always the TP. Then on the left you are seeing SL. The red one is the stop loss. So I'm going to copy and paste what I wrote, paste it on that TP. Then I'm going to modify, or I can hold on, then go ahead and then copy SL 1.17781. That is the stop loss. That is the SL. So I'm going to copy this one also. Then I'm going to paste it under SL. Then I'm going to click on modify. You see, so I have edited the trade. So what that means is that once my trade goes, let me, once my trade reaches, so I don't know if you can see this, but try to look at this. Look at this. You're seeing the SL. Aha. It means if my trade goes past this position, if my trade goes past this position, my trade is going to automatically close with my money. It means I'm going to be in losses, but my trade is going to close right there. Now, I don't know if you can also see this. This is TP. This is TP right there. I don't know if you can see that, but that is TP right there. That line, this line, okay, that's TP. It means that once my trade, if my trade is able to, get here, I don't want to go any further. I just take my profit and get out of the market. So now, if you can see this, this is my trade. This is my entry. This sell. All right. I don't know if you can, if maybe you'll be able to see that in your MT4, but I'm using MT5 like I said. So Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is that about sell order. Now for buy order, it is the opposite. It is the opposite. It's just that instead of clicking on sell, we're going to be clicking on buy. Do you understand? So let me show you an example. Let me show you an example. Okay, you could click on it again, new order. All right, then instead of selling, what are we going to click on? We're going to click on buy. Now I could decide to enter my take profit from here. I could decide to also enter my stop loss from here. It depends on what I want and how I want it. Do you understand? So I could click on buy. I could click on buy. Now I need you to understand is that no matter what, the sometimes your trade, in fact, I said sometimes, I meant most of the times, about 90% of the time, when you enter a trade, it's going to be in losses first before it goes to profit. So you have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to worry about. You don't have to panic, really. You see, I sold the same pair. I sold it, it was in losses. I bought it, it was in losses. So what are you going to do about it? That's how the market is really. I've told you the market is always in a state of flux. It's always fluctuating. So there is that. So the market would enter profit or losses much more later, but you have nothing to worry about, like I said. Now, I wanted to show you something. Yeah, so the buy. So let's say I go under my quote. Remember, I have to go to quote to impute the. You must always watch out for the currency I'm asking you to sell or buy. So, for example, this one is Euro USD. Sometimes it might be XAUSD. All right, I could say XAUSD. I could say JPY USD, or USD JPY, rather USD JPY. All right, I could say that. There are different kinds of currencies that I could talk about. I'll give you further examples. So you have to watch out for it first, and then tap on that particular currency that I spoke about, and that is when you would be able to enter the trade. Otherwise, sometimes they will tell you invalid. So, for example, not for this. So do you understand? I can't give you an example with this, but I hope you get the point. Always look for the currency, the pair rather. Always look for the pair first before you try to make any trade. Is that okay? Let me see if I'm not forgetting anything because I wrote. So I've told you that most times of trades will be in losses before they go to profits. Now, oh yeah, number three, I want you to know that when I give you trades to enter, you have the time range of entering the trade in the first 10 or 20 minutes, maximum 20 minutes of entering the trade. All right. Once it's past 20 minutes after I sent the signal, you cannot enter the trade. If you still want to enter the trade, you have to ask me first. All right. In the group, in the Telegram channel, you will see a group there. Let me try to show you. You see a group there. Okay. So trader demi conversation. So let's see. I sent a message, so you can tap on leave a comment, and then you can ask your question there. Do you understand? You can ask your question there. People would respond to you personally. I would also respond to you. So you can ask, boss, is this okay? Enter? Can I still enter the trade? Can I still enter the trade? And I'll let you know if you can enter the trade or not. Now, moving on. No, or let me just show you. Basically, let me show you how to know if you should enter the trade or not. Let me show you that. So instead of just disturbing you. So now, for example, look at this. We enter the trade right here, right? This was the moment when we entered the trade. So we're expecting the market to come down like this. All right. Now, if I sent this trade and the market, I don't know if you can see, but this is the spot where the market is still is. So when I give you to trade, all right, let's assume the market has now reached this point before you saw it. It has reached this point before you saw it, and we're expecting the market to get here. It is already too late for you to enter the trade. Why? Well, because you have short time. You have a shorter time than the rest of us who took it from here. The rest of us who took it from here, we have made a lot of money from this place to this place, and we're still going to make money down here. Some of us would have taken our profit from here. As you can see, there is TP1. Let me show you. There is TP1, all right? There is TP1. Let me show you. There is TP1. The TP1 is 1.1.153. 000. All right, that's TP1. Where is it on the chart? You can see it right here. This is the TP1 right here, 1.5000. This is the TP2, 1.14519. Okay, so if you're entering the trade around this point, you're already close to our TP1. And now what would happen if the market decides to know the market has gone, the market has reached this place, or the market has want to reach this place, then the market now goes up. What are you going to do? You see now, see, those of us who enter the trade right here and then we follow the market here would have made a lot of money. But you who is entering the trade around this area, you who is entering the trade around this area, you, by the time the market wants to go back up, you would not want to stop the trade because you feel like it's still coming down because you still want to make money. You see, don't do that. Okay, so only enter the trade after you've checked the chart and you've seen that okay, the market is still somewhere top up, somewhere at the top, right? The market is still maybe around this range. Then you can still enter. But once the market begins to get here, oh god, don't enter the trade. Is that okay? Now the next thing I want to talk about is okay, I've told you always go for the TP1 first. All right, TP1 first. Now let me talk to you about buy and sell limits. Buy and sell limits. I think I posted those ones on this place. Okay, buy and sell limit. Okay, now what are buy and sell limits order? What do they mean? Now if you look at this, if you take a look at this chart, as you can see, sometimes I might just send only this screenshot without attaching the buy limit, the sell limit, the stop loss. I might not attach it intentionally. Okay, so what are you going to do? You're going to figure it out by yourself by looking at the chart. So what do you look at? Number one, you look at to know the currency. You know, here I wrote Euro JPY. Euro JPY. All right, I wrote it. Now, how do you know that from the screenshots? If you look at the top right here, you see Euro Japanese yen. JPY means Japanese yen. So what are you going to do? You go back to your MT4 or 5. You go back to your MT4. Then you find Euro. You go under quote. Then you find Euro JPY. Is it here? No. I don't know if you can notice. It is not here. So some of you might face this difficulty where your pair, the pair you're looking for, we're looking for Euro JPY, and it's not here. I wrote JPYP, but you get the point. It is not here. So what are we going to do? You're going to click on this plus icon there. You're going to click on it. Then you're going to search for it. Euro JPY. Have you seen it? So after you've seen it, you're going to tap on it. All right, you see the addition, it means add it, so you're going to tap on it, and so we've added it. So once we come back to our quote, we're going to find it. So you see it right there. Now this is it bottom at the bottom left corner. So Euro JPY. So we're going to tap on the Euro JPY. We're going to click on new order. Then now I want you to notice, please pay attention, this is very important and crucial. I want you to notice that it says buy limit. Buy limit. The first one was sell. There is buy limit. Sorry, let me see. There is buy, there is sell, then there is buy limit, and there is sell limit. They are not the same thing. Buy is different from buy limit. Sell is different from sell limit. You've got to understand that. So what is buy? Buy simply means okay, right now the market is where I want it to be. I just want to buy immediately. You notice when we tapped on the pair, when we tapped on it, all right, we just clicked on sell or buy immediately. We tapped on it immediately. All right, but when you are in, let's say, you're in, give me a minute. When I say it is buy limit, what are you going to do? First of all, you're going to click on market execution. I think if you use we're going to click on market execution. Okay, if you use what's it called now, if you use MT4, it could write instant execution. I think so. Instant execution. Let me, sorry, give me a minute. Let me see if that's true. Okay, I've switched to my MT4, so I want to find out. All right. Okay, market execution. Maybe okay, yes. When you if you use an iPhone, you should bring instant execution, but it doesn't matter. So you're gonna tap for the buy limit. You're gonna tap on this market execution or instant execution for iPhone users. All right, tap on it. Then you're seeing something. You're seeing buy limits, you're seeing sell limits. There's also buy stop, sell stop, buy stop limit, sell stop limit. I don't trouble myself with all of those things, all of those words. You'll get to understand their minutes later. Okay. But most of the times these are the kinds of signals I'll be dropping. All right. I'll be dropping uh I'll be dropping the market execution, buy limit, sell limit. Okay. So now the signal we saw, the one here, I said buy limit, right? Euro JPY buy limit. So you're going to type on market execution. You're going to click on buy limit. Now, for this one, it's quite different because as you can see, it says it's asking you to enter your price. What price? So what is the meaning of buy limit? Buy limit simply means if you look at this chart, for example, you will notice that the market is still somewhere here. The market is still somewhere there. And we don't want to, we don't want to buy there. We want to buy here because as you can see, our our stop loss is here. All right, our stop loss is this red thing. Okay, so it means we are entering the market around this area. All right, even more so, we are entering the market in these ashes. You see the ash 169.260. That is our price. Okay, now if you look at it in this place, you can see it 169. You can see it, right? 169.260. So that is our price. So you're going to write 169.260. So you're going to copy it. So you go to your MT4 or 5, then you're going to paste it under price, not under stop loss, not under take profit. All right, not under stop loss here, and definitely not under here. No, this is the right place. Okay, why? Because we still have the entry for the stop loss and the take profit. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. We still have the entry. So if you look at it again, you can see the red. You can see the red that this is the stop loss. There is 1.68. All right. 168.998. Okay, that's our stop loss, the red one. I've told you the red one is the stop loss. 1.68. Can you see it also? 1.68. Aha, this place. You can see it. 1.68. 1.68998. So you're gonna write it also 168.998. Okay, so you're gonna copy it also, then put that under your stop loss, paste. Then for the take profit, you go there also, look at the screenshot, then you find the take profit. This is it at the top, the end of that green. All right, the end of that green stuff, that is 171.680. That is TP1. Okay, 171.680. 1.71. So 171. 171. Oh, sorry, I meant the TP1. This is the TP1. Sorry, and there's a reason for that. Well, you get to understand that later. Sorry, that is the TP1. Excuse me. Thank you. All right, now, so 1.69, 1.9, 1.69, sorry, 169 rather, 0.977. Okay, so that's the TP1. You type that 169.977, then you copy, then you paste. That is TP1. All right, as you can see, the TP1 is quite higher. Sorry, the TP1 is quite lower. It's here compared to the TP2. Do you understand? Okay, so that's why I've told you TP1 is always the safest. TP1 is always and always the safest. Okay, so so what we are saying is that, so currently you can see that the market is here. So this is the meaning of buy limit. You're seeing that the market is currently selling. The market is coming down, it's coming down, it's coming down. So what we are saying is that as the market is coming down, no, we are expecting the market to keep coming down. All right. So once the market reaches this place, we want it to go up. So once it reaches this place, please enter my order for me, then let it go up. So what we now meant by TP1 is that, so once it reaches this place and it's going up, when it gets here, please cash me out. I'm not going up again. Please, because it might actually get here and then come down back and be going down. So please, once it gets here, take my money for me. Then we could also say that, you know what, I know it's going to get here. That's the meaning of TP1 is, once it gets here, take my money from me. Then TP2 is, I know it will get here, and not just here. I know it will keep going up, going up, up, and then it will reach this place. So I'm going to wait for it. Now, there are different ways which you can actually enter your own. So for example, as I have entered the trade, as I have entered this trade now with my TP1, right? This is TP1. It's saying no connection with my TP1. Of course, I can't, you can see I can't place this trade because it's already too late. All right, it's already too late to enter the trade. The market has reached where we wanted it to, um, where we wanted to enter the price from. The market has reached the place, so we can't enter this trade anymore. But you get the point, right? You get the point. So that is that about sell limit or buy limit or whatever. Now give me a minute. Okay, give me a minute. Give me a minute, give me a minute, give me a minute. Okay. Now, what was I saying? So the same thing applies for the sell limit. For the sell limit. For the sell limit. That was the buy limit. The sell limit is the exact opposite. That, so say this one now. USD CAD sell limit. USD CAD sell limit. So we look for it under quotes. Then we look for USD CAD. Please, thank you. No, USD card. We're looking for USD card. It is not here. So what I'm going to do, I've told you what you need to do. Oh, it's here. It's even here. So, but if it's not here, you know what to do. You know, you click on the plus sign. Yeah, USD card. So, where is it? Yeah, there it is. New order. This is also sell limit 1.36356. 1.36. So we're going to tap on market execution. This is sell limit. Then 1.36, 1.36, 1.36, 707. The price has obviously gone beyond 1.36. Okay, 1.367, because this is where the price is currently. You can see that the price is currently in 1.3686. So if we want to enter this trade now, it has to be, we have to put 1.39, okay, or 1.37. Then 1.37000. Okay, because the price has gone beyond 1.36, so we want to enter it at the closest range. Okay, it's about to reach 1.377, whatever. So, and of course we're selling, so we're going to click on, but you get the point, you understand what I'm saying. So you're going to get your stop loss, copy your stop loss, paste your stop loss here, place your stop loss here, get your TP, put your TP here. Now you can actually enter the trade without putting your stop loss or TP. You can put it there. You can just enter trade and you can just enter placed like that. Now you see, the problem is, if you're using MT4, it might not even show you this, but the problem now is it shows you placed, and it's not moving like this ones. These ones are moving 0 0.4, 0 0.54, 0 0.78, 0 0.18. It's moving. This one is not moving, so it's placed. Why? Because price has not reached a particular spot where we want it to reach. Okay, let me new chart. I'm sorry, chart. The price has not reached where we wanted to reach. We are saying that once price reaches this place, you can see sell limit. I don't know if you can see it on your screen. Sell limit, that gray line. Aha. What we are saying is that once price reaches that place, once price reaches this place, okay, we want to sell. It means we want the price to come back down. That's what we are saying. Do you understand? So because price has not reached that place yet, that order has not been placed. So the reason why we put the order there is because we might forget. All right, we might forget, and price might actually reach the place, then price will now come down. I will now forget. We might have played game, we might have gone to church, we might have gone to work, we could be in school, we could be in class, we could be any. Some of you might even be with your babes, and so you've forgotten. And so that's how the markets will go without you, and you will not make money. So that's why we use sell limit and buy limit. That's the function. The function of sell limit and buy limit is that once price has not reached that particular spot where we want to sell or buy, all right, we will place an order there. It's waiting for us. Once price gets to that place, our order gets activated, then it sells or it buys, depending on our other execution. Now, I've told you the meaning of take profit and stop losses, right? Take profit means that, you know what, the profit I've taken is enough. Let me just let me let me just take my profit and run away. Okay, that's the meaning of. So for example, I have a trade that is going on right now. It's currently in profit. Okay, it's currently in profit. This is $6, $6. As you can see, I duplicated my trade. I duplicated everything, because you can also do that. You can duplicate your trade so that you can get more. So that, for example, I mean, there's a lot to talk about, but so that, for example, I could um I could close this one now. As the trade is currently in profit, as a trade is currently in profit, I could decide to close this. I could tap on close order, okay, and then leave two to keep running, so that in case the price wants to, in case the market, let me show you, in case the market, new order. This is empty. No, sorry, I meant chart. So this is MT4, by the way. This is MT4. Now, where are you? Okay, so that in case the market wants to go down, in case the market wants to, uh, in case the market wants to be like, you know what, I'm no longer buying, I want to come down, so that my money, will not go away. Do you understand what I'm saying? So because of that, I can decide to close this and close this, all right, and then leave this one, so that in case the price eventually reaches my TP, all right, so that in case the market eventually reaches my TP, I'll be able to, make my money and enjoy my life. As you can see, this market is close to TP. Actually, it's close to my TP. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. This is my TP, 1.7 points. So 147.946. Now this is where the market is currently, 1.7, sorry, 17.11. So it's already in my TP actually, 147. It's already in my TP, 1472. Do you understand? Then 0.946. Then I just wait for this one to, finish whatever it is doing, whatever it is that it's doing. So there's that. So that's that about that. You can duplicate your trade so that you can close your profit earlier, or you can cut your losses earlier. Do you understand? So that's that. I'm going to leave this trade to actually eat my TP. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to close it anytime soon. Do you understand? But that's it. Now the other thing I want to explain is I want to explain to you that you make losses. It's not possible in Forex that you don't make losses. It's impossible. There's no Forex trader who does not make losses. However, the problem is you must make sure that your losses are actually smaller than your profits. When you make losses, your losses must be small. When you make profit, your profits must be huge. You must understand that. So, for example, let me show you. Let me show you what I mean. This is what I mean. Do you notice that? Do you notice this? This green, I've told you, green represents profit, red represents losses. All right, red represents stop losses, green represents take profit. Okay, now did you notice something? That this is my entry, now this is my stop loss. It means I'm not willing to lose more than this whole thing here. I'm not willing to lose more than that. But did you notice that my take profit, it means I can win up to this. It means that I am actually I'm risking winning this big thing for losing this small thing. So in other words, if I lose in this trade, if I lose this trade now, if this thing enters my stop loss and I lose it, okay, the next one, so let me use this. So let's see this one now. You see, this one is even smaller. While my profit margin is so high, that is risk management. All right, it's something I would get to explain to you later. So my profit margin is so high, I could win all of this and lose just this small thing. Good. So let's say that I actually eventually lose this. I eventually lose this. As in, it did not go up as I wanted. It came down and I lost this whole thing. My next trade, looking at my next trade, you can see that if I win my next trade, it will cover up for that loss, for this loss, because this loss is actually small box here, that red thing, small. It's so small. So if I win this one, if I win this next trade, it will cover up for that small red. Then I will even get bigger ones. Do you understand? So that is it. My profit margin must be more than my risk, my loss margin. So I must be able to win more than lose more. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's how all our trades are actually in Forex. You can see that's how we always do it. You see this one too. You see this one too. It's small, then the profit margin is so high. All right. So you always make losses, but the problem is your losses must not be more than your profit. Okay. You can even make losses consecutively. Maybe today loss, tomorrow loss, next tomorrow loss. But by the time you win, your win must be able to recover all those losses for you. Do you understand? Must be able to mitigate all those losses for you. Now, the next thing I want to mention is how people blow their accounts. That is lot sizes. Lot sizes. I didn't show you that when I was entering my trades. Lot sizes. Let me give you an example. So quote. This video is already getting too long. This is 30 minutes already. So I don't know. But let me explain this because it's important now. So I'm going to click on. I just tapped on Hero USD new order. Now I don't know if you noticed this. You notice this right here. 0.02, 0.01, 0.1, 0.5, 0.01, 0. Now, what all of this means is that if I click on 0.01, it's going to add, it is plus 0.01. It means if I tap on it, it's going to increase it by 0.01. Good. If I click on minus, it's going to reduce it back. What is the function of this? I can also tap on it and just type whatever I want. 0.05. What does all this mean? All these ones are simply is what we call lot sizes. Lot sizes. Lot sizes means the amount I'm willing to put, the amount I'm willing to risk, how big I want I want to win. So for example, if I'm putting 0. I don't Jesus. Explaining all of these things will take time. But let me just say this. For beginners, it is ideal for you to use 0.01. Why? It means you are risking just a little to gain little. Somebody else might actually put, for example, I entered these trades that I entered now. These trades that I entered, you can see it. I entered it at 0.02, 0.02, 0.02. All right, that is how I entered it. This one to 0.02 because that was my default settings. For beginners, it is ideal to use 0.01. All right, 0.01 beginner, small account, and all of that. Now let's assume I'm using 0.1, not 0.01. Let's assume I'm using 0.1, not 0.01, and I want to sell. You'll see something now. The same thing, oh, new order. Then I want to use 0.2. Then I click on sell. What happened? Did you see my losses increased drastically? It means this is $3 that I'm losing. I'm losing $3 right now. Yes, I'm losing $3, right? Whereas with the other 0.02, I'm losing just 65 cents. Now I'm losing $4 now. You see, now for that one I was using 65 cents. Now I'm losing just 73 cents. So do you understand? So people who don't understand how to manage their risk or use their lot sizes would go and be entering one. Imagine this is 0.20. Now imagine if I entered one. That's something you don't ever want to do in your life. I mean, not unless of course you have hundreds of thousands of dollars. So let's say new order. I can do this because this is not a real account, please. So, uh, so let's say I click on sell. Not enough money. Imagine, not enough money because it's too much. It's too much. So the ideal one that I recommend for you is between 0.01 and 0.05. Okay, for starters. Even 0.05 is a lot actually. 0.05 is a lot, but at least it's manageable. Okay, it's still manageable. All right, so you've got to understand that. Please ensure you always check your um what's it called now? Ensure you, and imagine it's telling me not enough money, and this is $1,000. And $1,000 is not enough money to enter one lot size. Why? Because one lot size is about, I think, $100,000. Yes. So that's that about that. Let me know if you have any questions.